guys, welcome back to my channel. Once again, my name is Dainty Pookie. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. We made it. Oh my goodness, what a week. It is my fiscal year end here at my job, and it has been a crazy week. That's all I can say. I am happy that we're 2 days shy, 2 business days shy of wrapping everything up. It's been a little hectic, but we continue to push through, and all good things. And Wednesday was my birthday. I'm a Libra, and I turned 29. Mr. Pookie actually was so nice, and he took me out to a wonderful dinner. If you live in Dallas, I highly recommend Kawa Omakase. Y'all, I'm still thinking about that umami to this day. Oh my gosh. And the dessert, it was like a miso gelato with a meringue topping, matcha powder on a crumble, and then it had golden kiwi, kumquat, and orange. Yeah, I was out of my tax bracket in there, but I was about to lick the plate. It was so delicious. So if you're looking to spend some good money on some great food and you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Kawa Omakase, they fly the fish fresh from Japan and dry age it. I can't recommend it highly enough. It is so delicious. But today, Amberlynn Reid graciously came onto the internet. Oh my goodness. Hello. And she posted a short. And this short is titled, What I Ate Working From Home, 2 to 9 p.m. So, Miss Amber, my culture is not a costume, okay? My corporate baddie life is not a costume, no matter how hard you try to make it. So yeah, let's see what this quote unquote job and eating has entail. So grab a snack, grab a drink. This is gonna be a quick one, so maybe a light snack. Bump up that incline on that treadmill and go ahead and get that Apple Watch started. Maybe do a HIIT workout on this one. We're going to be really quick, and let's get into the video. Is it just me, or did that look like she was just typing straight up gibberish? Are we like... Is she pretending to have a job? Like, you know, when you're like a little kid and you play Office and, you know, you write on the papers and you're typing on your parents' computer and you're pretending like you're the big CEO. This is what it's giving. Oh, she's for sure been on that side of TikTok. This is such a cosplay. I've seen so many of these videos on my TikTok. I watch them. I love to see what people eat at work because I can lay you out what Miss Dainty eats at work, and it starts out, I get up at 5:30, and I'm usually out the door about 5:55, 6 o'clock. So every day I start with a Fairlife chocolate protein and a banana and my iced coffee. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit like not feeling like doing a lot, I go pick up coffee, but normally I just make it at home and get out the door. From there, I work in manufacturing, just to give you a little bit of insight. So most of my day is bickering with engineers and being on a production floor, hoping and praying that we're not missing a part or the part's not failing, and watching a test, and then looking at a whole bunch of part numbers to make sure that they get in so I can assemble, so my team can assemble, and I can get these out to whatever customer it's going to. That's my day-to-day as Dainty Pookie. That's my day-to-day as KJ. And then I clock out and I clock into the Amberlynn Reid factory and film. But in between bickering with engineers, if I'm having a really rough day, I go and I get another coffee. There's La La Land near me, or Dutch. I usually get a Red Bull. La La Land, I'll get an espresso. If it's a great day and it's Friday at Chipotle or Chick-fil-A, usually Dainty does not eat while she's working, and then I come home and make a nice dinner. So as Amberlynn becomes this quote-unquote corporate baddie, I would truly love to see what she eats, because I'm running around all day. And I'm so tired at the end of the day, and here she is cosplaying. Those things are full of sugar. Y'all, that diet ain't ever happening. No, 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 no. Oh, the gulping. Oh, I did not need to hear that. Girl, that is not coffee. That is just straight up milk and sugar. Oh, she's playing. Nobody switches up their keyboard like that. Are you for real? She is playing. It's not even plugged in. Both keyboards aren't even plugged in. And granted, yes, there are Bluetooth ones. I have my own little Bluetooth one that I use at home when I'm working from home. But it still has like a little plug that I have to put into the laptop and the computer. So, oh man. Girl is just straight up typing gibberish. You can't tell me there ain't no way there was a sentence that was typed out on that. All right, that's not bad. Protein and vegetables, can't hate on that. Of course, we gotta add a dip to it. Can't just eat anything normal. I don't. Why is her swallowing so hard? Like I can hear it in my headphones. That's crazy work. My favorite is she starts work at 2. This is 2:30 and she's not typing a single thing and she's just eating. Aren't you supposed to be working, girl? I mean, there's this thing called multitasking. Usually you put them on your resumes to show that you're able to adapt and focus into multiple areas. And I do this because I will eat while I work. I put my thing to the side and I'm, working or I'm on the phone or doing something. I don't push my entire keyboard to the side and go, hold on, y'all. I need my snack. I'm so sorry. God, I wish you would learn how to chew. You're 35. How do you chew like that at 35? The heavy breathing also gets me while she's shoving her gullet full. Girl is not doing a damn thing. She's like me when I'm pretending I'm doing something in a meeting, but really I'm just like, I have like 4 hours to go, and then I can go sit down and just decompress and not think about hydraulics and fluid control for us until 5:30 again tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, that's real healthy, Amber. This is just an excuse for her to post like a mukbang or food content. Maybe Tommy's back. This is just kind of a way to twist it up so it's not her usual go-to style. I'm apologies if you can hear the lawn service right now, but mac and cheese, hot honey mac and cheese at 5. And y'all, is it just me from 2 to 5? Is it just me, or has this like the sun in that corner has not changed? Like I feel like the lighting in this room has not changed within the last 3 hours in this video. Yuck. It's the heavy breathing while eating. That's crazy. I see we still don't fully chew our food before swallowing and then still shovel it in our face. Yeah, wow, Amber. You're allowed to take a lunch, girl, if this is your lunch break. You don't have to be working. So we started at work, right, at 2 o'clock. Okay, so it's 5:10. And she's already had jerky, peppers, sugar milk, coffee, and mac and cheese. We're 3 hours into the workday. God, Amber, swallow your food. You don't have to wash it down with water. I still think she fills that thing up with Kool-Aid. Nasty. Make sure your food gets into your mouth, girl. That's embarrassing. Are you for real? You work a 6-hour day and you have ate that much? You just ate mac and cheese. What, 5:10? So like 2 hours and 20 minutes ago, and you're having another meal at 7:30, and the lighting still hasn't changed in that house. There's no way it's 7:30. Well, she for sure has been on TikTok on her little hiatus, because I watch these videos. I love watching what I eat today, what I eat in a day. I don't know why. I've always loved watching them. I've watched the Office ones, so I see what kind of content she's been watching, and now decided to cosplay as. Those Built Bars, I'm sorry, y'all. I refuse to buy them just because it's pushed in front of my face on TikTok all the time, and I think they're gross. I don't. They're so gross. The marshmallow ones. I'm not a marshmallow gal. I'm not. They're. It's just. I don't know what it is about the Built Bars. They're not good. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm sorry. I'm a Bear Bell. The Bear Bell cookies and cream. Literally, I buy them by the bulk at Trader Joe's. They're so good. I think it's the caramel one too. That one's pretty good. But those Bear Bells, they'll keep you full for a while. My favorite is that she just typed gibberish twice, switched to keyboard, and has been pretending to look at a screen this whole time. No mouse clicking, nothing. Wow. Let's check the comments since this was only a super short. Me when I pretend I had an office work to do when I was 8 years old. Yeah. Heavy breathing is sending me. Love when the light outside doesn't change at all from 2:30 to 7:30. Go girl, we love cosplaying as a real job. Oop. Sorry, y'all. Oh, I don't want to hear you. Actual title: what I ate from 12 p.m. to 12:30. The fact she's eating 30 minutes into her shift. That's what I said. Like, I mean, granted, I usually eat at my desk when I arrive, but sometimes I don't eat between like 9 or 10 o'clock, and it's usually a banana and my protein shake. So, but that's crazy that she is eating like 30 minutes into her shift when she works from home, quote unquote. Like you could have ate before. You have zero commute, Amber. Role playing someone who really does work is odd behavior, but okay. It's very childish. I'm not gonna lie. I have young nieces and nephews, and they do play like that. So it's kind of interesting that a 35-year-old woman is doing it. Feels like she's in her little Trisha Paytas era when Trisha Paytas was cosplaying as like fast food workers. Fat frown is in full effect. We are so back, Gorls. That's true. That trout mouth is pretty bad. Gorl, you don't work. You ain't fooling anyone. not the pretend working. We know she got a notepad up typing. Very true. Also, that you can't tell nothing is plugged in. The fact that you can hear her struggling to breathe is insane. That is, yeah, that is very sad. Outside light doesn't change angles between 2 and 7. It was all in 20 minutes. Okay, I'm convinced you're insane. The month isn't over yet. Didn't you say you'd be gone until October? We didn't forget what you said about your auntie, babe. Very true. Find this very interesting that this is what she's playing. I mean, everybody was like, go get a job. Go get a real job, Amber. I say that, like, because all she does is complain about her audience. So she's probably like, here, I did it. I got a job. But remote work is very hard to find, y'all. Like, I mean, granted, there are customer service and, you know, like entry-level jobs that you could probably find remote, where you're kind of dealing with customers, you know, like maybe like Peloton or a company like that, where you're assisting customers with any issues or starting an account. But Amber was a PCA worker or volunteer when she was with Destiny, and then she worked at, where did she work, for the VA when she was with Destiny as well, and then has a full almost near decade gap in her resume. There's no way she would have found a job this quickly, nor I don't even think Amberlynn even knows how to write her own resume. At this point, it's almost disrespectful how stupid you think we all are. I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's funny as hell. Like, this girl is just pretending to type and eat within like a 20 to 30 minute window, and she's like, what I do working from home. Like, it's not even, it's just funny that a 35-year-old woman is pretending she has a job online. Water all day. 2 seconds later has a Starbucks frappe beverage. True. I mean, I have coffee all day, but I do have my little energy drinks or, you know, coffee in the morning or mid-afternoon, depending on what issue's going on at work. Someone figure out the keystrokes, please. Dear diary. Yeah, she wasn't saying anything. She has resorted to rage bait. This clearly is rage bait. We all know Amberlynn Reid. This woman is influenced by literally everything she sees on TikTok. Not the switching of the keyboards. Is this job in the room with us? The funny thing is, being 600 pound and door dashing all day is actually her job. Very true. YouTube is her job. Eating is her job. But, yeah, so super short video. So gracious of Miss Amber to give us a little bit of update on her life. Yeah, so thank you all for joining me today. Super quick update, super quick video. Don't worry, I'm going to get a way back react out later. So just make sure to like and subscribe to my channel if you did enjoy it. Make sure to comment down below. I love to hear your all's thoughts. You guys have me hooting and hollering sometimes with what you say, and the kind words are always so nice to hear. I'm so happy you guys are enjoying my content. I love doing this in my spare time, and I will continue to do this until it's no longer fun, but I'm just having a blast with y'all. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday and a wonderful weekend. And oh my gosh, it's almost Halloween, so get excited, y'all. And I'll see you in my next video. Have a good one.